There's something interesting going on in the church scene. It has to do with the point of view shots. Here we see, for instance, Kevin's point of view, and here we see Old Man Marley's point of view, and here again it's Kevin's point of view. What's so interesting is that, of course, the point of view shot also is the camera's point of view. Of course, everything we see in Home Alone is from the perspective of the camera. If we look at the word camera, we see that it means vaulted room, and vault in this case means arched roof or ceiling. So if we say we see something from the camera's point of view, we also say we see something from an overarched point of view. And that's precisely what we see here in the point of view shots. When we see Kevin's point of view, we see the church arched ceiling. Here, and also here behind Old Man Marley. And here we see Old Man Marley's point of view, which also is an overarching point of view, but now in a literal sense. Kevin, so to speak, is watched from above. As we also see here when Kevin walks towards the church. Kevin is showed from an overarching point of view, the camera's point of view. An even more interesting thing is that this overarching point of view from the camera at some moment tunes in with Kevin's point of view. Kevin here looks at Old Man Marley, but the focusing of Kevin's eyes actually is done by the camera, which is behind Kevin. This suggests the overarching point of view, which in a way also is Kevin's point of view. It's obvious that we see things from the overarching point of view when we see both Kevin and Marley. And hereby the interesting thing is that we also see the overarching phenomenon as an object, as Old Man Marley kind of overarches Kevin. And here we see the same thing. We see from the camera's point of view, the overarching point of view, and we see as an object the overarching structure of the church. So both subject, the camera, and object, the church's overarching structure, show the overarching phenomenon. So it's kind of interesting that there's a behind the scenes documentary which is called the MacCam, as in the Macaulay cam. In this documentary we see Kevin's point of view, which actually of course is the camera's point of view. And the fascinating thing about this is that it kind of moves between people, like Macaulay says himself.
Well, one shot I went through everything like how it is being my size, running between people and like
Macaulay's point of view actually shows that in this room full of people there is a vault which kind of overarches the room. It's like John Hughes' logo. There's two pillars which are connected by a star. The star is the vault which connects the room marked by the two pillars, which we can also see here. Two pillars, vault. In this way, Kevin is the star, which job is to keep the room vaulted, so to speak, which we can see here, for instance. Tries to get inside the room, but the room is vaulted by Kevin. Vault also meaning safe. Kevin is the vault that overarches the room in order to keep it strong in all circumstances. That's why his father, Peter, calls Kevin a voltage adapter.
Here's a voltage adapter.
Kevin is the vault who has to adapt constantly in order to keep the room safe. So whenever you see a shot from Kevin's point of view, you'll know it's safe. Or
hello.
that he's working on it. Thanks for watching.
Ah! Ah!